Hello and welcome to the Project Manchester United. Football Manager 2022 is out and we are starting our save with Manchester United. The project is a series where we take over a team for 3 years and see what we can do with that team. And we are starting with the team I support, Manchester United, who realistically, we need a bit of a project. We've done brilliantly with the signings. We've got a team that realistically should be winning absolutely every game, let alone every trophy. And hopefully we can be the person to take them forward. Of course, Solskjaer took them to plenty semi-finals, a final in the Europa League, but we never quite crossed that finishing line. Could Gary Stanton come in and do the job? As you can see, all attributes on the project will just be set to the highest and the default no matter what team we're with, but we won't edit any of it. We'll just keep it on the default, so very well balanced. Anyway, let's get into Manchester United. And before we get into anything, look at the squad we've got. It's an absolutely unbelievable squad. We have added additions. We are looking into the future for additions. And we're looking at trying to get rid of deadweight as well. And let's see how pre-season has gone that way. Before we do that, staff, we are the best in absolutely everything, or almost everything anyway, which obviously is where Manchester United should be. And our pre-season form shows that we have played teams such as Bolton, Sunderland, Peterborough, Wigan, Monza Racing de Santander in a friendly cup or whatever, which we ended up winning, so that's one trophy already. But we've also played Ajax, Benfica, two possibly bigger teams, 5-0 whooping of Ajax's first team as well. You can see here that they had their whole first team out, and we scored a goal on the 12th, the 13th, the 15th, the 19th, the 23rd. So an absolute hammer in there. They must have fallen asleep. We also hammered Atletico Madrid 4-1 before beating Barcelona 1-0. Cristiano Ronaldo on the score sheet. Now, if we look at our goal scorers, you will see one name that you might not expect to see: Anthony Elanga. He has been scoring in probably every single game that we've played him in. I genuinely think we've rested him here. No, he was playing in that game, and he did play there, but he was rested. But he has been scoring so much, and we are going to start him today against Southampton to reward him for that form. That is the kind of manager we are. We are going to start him, and hopefully he can continue that form. Let's take a quick look at him. He is a decent little player. We are playing him as an inside forward on attack, and he has decent stats for it. Nowhere near ready to be a Premier League starter, but the form he's been in, 6 goals in 8 appearances, even though it's against lower league opposition, he deserves that start, and that is what we're going to do, something a bit far out. Other than that, let's take a look at the rest of the team and the tactic for the season before we just get into our transfers and our plans for the future. Here is our tactic. We are playing a 4-2-3-1. It's a custom tactic. Let's take a look at it. In possession, we play more direct passing. We play higher tempo, play out of defence. Overlap is on. I want our fullbacks getting up there while our 2 inside forwards come in. We're playing a wide attacking width, and I want us to pass into space. So very attacking, very direct, very, 10 men forward. So hopefully that works well. It has in pre-season. Hopefully it carries over. When possession has been lost, we press straight away. And when possession is won, we counter and we try and attack. We are bringing the speed, the pace, the pressure to this game. It's exactly how I would like to play in real life, possibly other than short passing. I am quite a fan of the tiki-taka. Other than that, we distribute quickly, and we distribute to fullbacks, getting it wide and hopefully stretching the pitch nicely. We play a much higher defensive line, much higher line of engagement. We use the offside trap and we press. Again, just how I would play in real life as a manager. Just absolutely pepper the team. Our team for the first game of the season, and realistically not too different than what we would play every single game. De Gea is in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Varane and Shaw as our 5 at the back, and I am very happy with that defence. We've got our fullbacks on attack getting up there, and our central defenders on central defenders, not ball playing, although they are very good at that and it's their natural position. I want them to play central defenders. They're comfortable on the ball if it comes to it, but I want them to lay it off to more appropriate players, let's say, to play the balls around. In the advanced playmaker role, we have got Paul Pogba, who hopefully will stay with the squad. If not, we could look to sell him, who knows, but we will definitely renew his contract. We do want to keep him, but we know that sometimes in the game he does want to leave. Today, we have got Van der Beek in the box-to-box midfielder role. However, one name that you may have seen, we've signed Franck Kessie. Franck Kessie looks an absolute beast. He has got unbelievably marking, tackling, passing, positioning, everything. He is an unbelievable player, great physicals as well. And we signed him, I can't remember how much we signed him, 35 mil. It could go up to 40, but I think we only paid about 10 mil up front. The rest is over, 3 years and 50 appearances and things like that. And usually we'll play a ball-winning midfielder, so one goes forward in the attack of about 8 players and one stays back to support Varane and Maguire in the centre-back role. That is hopefully how it will work, and I think Kessie is a player that can take us there. And for such a cheap price, we obviously looked at other players such as Barella. They wanted way too much money for him. Declan Rice, of course, they wanted way too much money for him, that Premier League and English tax. And talking about English players, we have Sancho, we have Alanga again on the left-hand side. Of course, we have Greenwood, who will be an absolute stalwart in the team this year. Anthony Martial, one that we won't be necessarily averse to selling, with Arsenal and Bayern Munich interested in him, but he looks an absolute beast. So if we can keep him, we will. And obviously Cavani on the bench as well. Fernandes, our attacking midfielder, absolute beast. I mean, this is what I mean. This team should be winning absolutely everything. And this is the man who should be leading it, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think his 6 goals in 3 games both has been a hat-trick. And what a bench we've got as well. Dean Henderson, Dalot, Bailly, Lindelof. Fred, we are looking to sell. He's not good enough for me in real life. Decent in the game, but now we've got Kessie. I'd rather have Van der Beek. I'd rather have McTominay, who's injured. He's nothing great in the game, but I like McTominay in real life. And there's the favouritism coming in. We've got Telles injured. We have got McTominay injured. We've got Rashford injured. Lingard actually might be going out to AC Milan for £20 million, which is decent. That's what we wanted for him, and he might go. We just don't see a space for him. I love Lingard, but we don't see a space. Matic might be going to Spartak Moscow. We'll have a look at the transfer soon, but that is our tactic. Let's have a look at the transfers. You can see here, Nemanja Matic might be going to Spartak for 4 mil. Jesse Lingard 20 million to Milan. We are looking to get Kalulu in on loan. We had a look at the squad depth, and the only position we were really low in, I felt, was the right back position. So we are looking into getting Kalulu, who also can play left back if needed, I guess, but he would just fit the role, and on loan about 15k a week, it doesn't bother us at all. So someone like that, just to surefire it, is very good. You can see we haven't done much other business. We have just bought in Franck Kessie. We've loaned out Shola Shortire, who actually is I think, where is he? Yeah, 5-star potential, and they've said he could get to the level of Cristiano Ronaldo, and that is good news for us. And we do have £20 million left. We're going to keep a lot of it for the summer transfer window, because there's a few names of contracts ending, such as Ansu Fati's contract is ending, so we could possibly sign him on a free. We've got, I think, Mbappe's exploring his options for his contract ending. We've got other options as well, such as Martinez if we want to bring him in. Christensen actually is on the transfer list for 12 million, so we might look into getting him, but we'll have a look at what we need. I think Dybala's contract is ending, so there's a lot of people that if we can keep them on a decent contract or enough money in our budget to potentially take them on pre-contracts, we will have a look, as well as other options for players who are just unbelievable. This is one that we might look into, but of course with Lindelof, by the 4 great centre-backs we've got already, it's possibly not as necessary. I might scout him actually as a CDM. Let's see how good he is there. But other than that, let's take a look at our competitions. We are in the Premier League, and they have previewed us to finish 4th and just make. I'm weirdly surprised no team in the Prem is 5-star reputation, which is very weird. But they've predicted us to finish 4th. Brendan Rodgers has taken over Newcastle, who have yet not brought in any massive names. But they predict us to finish 4th. We are taking nothing less than a title win. Quite frankly, same as the FA Cup. We need to be winning this competition. We've obviously won the coveted Friendly Cup. Carabao Cup, not overly bothered, but we should be winning it. And the Champions League is the big one. We, of course, would like to win it. But with a team that we've got, I don't think we should be short of anything but winning every single game, let alone every single trophy. So we will see. We've had a great pre-season. We've had a look at our schedule. Quite a tough end to the season. Everton, Man City, Tottenham. So hopefully we can close the season out. A few tough games here. Leicester, Chelsea, Liverpool, Watford, Arsenal in quite a bunch. Same here. Man City, Everton, Tottenham. But the big month is in October. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, back to back on Saturdays. And I think that's Champions League month as well. So that's going to be a big month for us. But enough of the waffle, enough of going through everything. We are ready to get into our first game of the season. And the person I'm most excited for is Anthony Elanga. It would be very, very interesting to see what he does. Push higher up. I don't think we can push any higher up than we already are. Let's get to our team selection. We will go to opposition instructions. The intensity is good. The familiarity is good. Donny van der Beek, not quite fit just yet, but we're going to keep him in. I'm excited. I'm excited for this save. I'm excited to see what I can do with my team at Manchester United. We've squad numbered everyone into what I think is correct. Let's ask Mike Phelan what we should do. First of all, Adam Armstrong is an absolute beast of a player. He is a great finisher, so we want to type mark him. Same with Che Adams, always punishes me on FM. I'm going to show both onto their weaker foot, and I'm going to not press them because they might get in behind, but I'm going to type mark them, just get them out of the game. We are going to press James Ward-Prowse, however. We're going to take off hard tackling just because we do not want any yellow, red cards, etc. But other than that, I think we go into the game. I'm ready with the team. I'm hopefully ready to pick up a great first victory. And of course, some people are lacking fitness, but they're going to have to get on with it. And unfortunately, a lot of players are lacking tactical familiarity with the side, but it looks to be only Van der Beek in the starting 11. But our first game as Manchester United manager, as we notice, we've actually got the sound volume on, so we'll turn that down. The classic New Year, trying to change all the settings, which we're going to have to do when we go in actually into the game. We're going to pump fists. We're going to say we're favourites and we should be winning this comfortably. I am going to put a lot of pressure on this side. There's no way around it. We need to be winning these things, and I expect nothing less. But here we are in our first game of the season. A great team, and again, Anthony Elanga. I really want him to do well. What a story it would be. We've taken a leap of faith. Easily could have paid Greenwood, Sancho, Martial, whoever on that left-hand side. But we're trusting Elanga. He's had a great preseason. No matter who we faced, he has had a great preseason. Deserves that spot in the starting 11. And, we're taking over Alex Ferguson there in the basis that, he plays youth. He trusts youth. Now, I think we turn sound off. We speed it up during highlights. We put on key highlights. And we are ready for the start of the season. We are ready for the new Football Manager. Hopefully, we're ready to get our first win. And hopefully, we can get a goal in the first minute. But I highly doubt it. Southampton, a decent team. Like I said, Adam Armstrong, Che Adams, two very good strikers as we get a free kick in the second minute of the game. There's no better free kick taker than Bruno Fernandes. And that's why he scores our first goal of the season and our first goal on Football Manager 2022. Unbelievable from him. Very, very good. Great free kick. Top left. And you can't ask for a better start than that 3 minutes in. And I think we've had 3 shots already as well, which looks great. Ronaldo over the top, trying to find Van der Beek, who's playing that box-to-box midfielder role. I'd love to start him. I don't think he's as good as he was last game from what I remember. I didn't play too much Football Manager as the ball isn't too visible in the game. I didn't play too much Football Manager last year, but that is unbelievable. Cristiano Ronaldo, an assist from his Portuguese teammate. He is on complete forward attack. I mean, you can get away with that with Ronaldo, but he gets the ball, heads it on, a little 1-2. Bruno finds that cross. We've kept mixed crosses in because we've got Ronaldo, and that is a classic Ronaldo header. 2-0 in 5 minutes. We do go through these routes of scoring a lot of goals very quickly, and I guess that is why we're putting all that pressure on teams to make them struggle. But 6 shots in the opening 16 minutes is a great start. But like I was saying, didn't play too much Football Manager last year, but Van der Beek definitely looked a little bit worse off as Ronaldo almost doubled his tally in the game. But I'd love to keep Van der Beek in the starting 11, but I think Kessie is a much better option right now. As we go into the first half an hour of the game, we are absolutely dominating this game. And Ronaldo almost was assisted this time by his former Real Madrid teammate Rafa Varane. Anthony Elanga giving a good account of himself with a 7.4 rating. We have had 22 shots, by the way. Ronaldo, one's got to go in. Sancho, on his debut for the club, scores to make it 3-0 in the 37th minute. We could not have asked for a better start. Ronaldo involved in the build-up yet again, this time assisting. He's not selfish, as some people like to say, as Jadon Sancho picks up his first goal for Manchester United and gets off to a flying start in his career for his new club. But he does lose it there to Che Adams. How is our defensive side of the game? Ward-Prowse, we've got to keep the press on. We allow the shot, but not too bad. Pogba and Van der Beek, both the only ones not with green ratings. They've got to get involved. There is Van der Beek not winning the header, but does win the penalty by getting pushed. Was it a dive? Who knows? But we are going to VAR and the penalty is awarded. It should be Cristiano Ronaldo. It is Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps up. Will he get the fourth? He does. Smashes it in the top corner. Cristiano Ronaldo with his second goal of the return to Manchester United inside 41 minutes. What a start this is. I did not expect it to be this good. And I mean, what makes it better is that we've had 25 shots in the first half. If we carry that on, we are going to break records. Bruno, can he get a second free kick goal of the game? And he has. What is going on? Is this game broken, or are we the best manager of all time? Because it might be that way. In a Premier League game, we are 5-0 up in the first half. I mean, then again, we beat Southampton, 8-1, 9-1, 9-2, something like that last season. But 28 shots to 1 in the first half. This is unbelievable. Outstretched arms. We are going to say I mean, a few different options. I'm just reading them. I'm pleased. Everyone should be happy. Let's look to make a change as well. Who do we want to get some minutes? Cavani needs some minutes, but we don't want to take Ronaldo off while he's on a hat-trick. Bruno's on a hat-trick as well. Alanga's doing well. Do we take off Sancho and try and put on Greenwood? I think we do. And then the rest, I think we leave it. But I do want to give Greenwood a whole half. Let's see what he can do. Sancho's done his business. He should be happy. And let's see what Mason Greenwood, who I believe is a future Ballon d'Or winner, let's see what he can do. Alanga, Greenwood, there it is. 51 seconds in. Our youth teams up. Alanga crosses a great ball into Greenwood and Greenwood scores. I'm really liking the animations. Both headers have looked really strong. You can see the neck muscles working, but they jump high. They get good connections. Match engine looking good this year as we score our 6th goal straight after half time. And Greenwood, 51 seconds in, has scored. Unbelievable. 29 shots to 3. They're getting a little bit more of the ball, but our press stops them. Maguire out to Greenwood. Greenwood to Ronaldo. We want Ronaldo to get his hat-trick just so we can take him off, really. Pogba, will he get in on the action? He does. It's 7-0. Don't get me wrong. Manchester United should be winning games like this every game. Apart from possibly Liverpool and Man City and Chelsea, we shouldn't really be struggling. But let alone winning 7-0 and the game's not even near to being over. So that is great stuff. Maybe we didn't need a defensive midfielder in Kessie, because we're not actually having to defend, as Greenwood could get his 2nd, but they're putting people on the line, not just goalkeepers. Oh, tell me this guy won't score a hat-trick of free kicks in the first Premier League game of the season. He almost did. He almost scored his hat-trick of free kicks. What a hat-trick that would be. And what a statement we are making today. When the other teams are watching Match of the Day, they are going to fear United this season. We have got a lot better under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He has recruited unbelievably. We've got an unbelievable team. But clearly our tactical prowess is taking this team to an absolute other level. Van der Beek to Varane. Let's get some defenders, some goals as well. Van der Beek just playing some nice football, keeping the ball here, nice and patient. Alanga almost getting in on the action. A good debut for him, an 8.3 rating. He's got an assist. He is doing unbelievable. Bruno Fernandes whips one in, can't quite get it. Greenwood to Varane, back to Shaw, keeping the ball. I like that we're doing this as well. We're not just wasting the ball. We play it really, really well. As Wan-Bissaka keeps possession there. Bruno Fernandes to Pogba. It's good football. It's watching a mix of Alex Ferguson, Pep Guardiola, just unbelievable football. Alanga, he's going to get... Oh, Alanga, I thought that was your time. But I think we are going to bring off Cristiano... No, we're going to bring off Anthony Alanga. We are going to put Cavani up top. What is Cavani? Can he work as a complete forward? I think he can. Or a target forward even. But we're going to keep him as a complete forward, I think. What is his natural one? Pressing forward. Can he work as a complete forward? Alright, we'll change him to pressing forward. We'll give him the opportunity to show us what he's best at. Or do we bring on Martial actually? Because realistically, Martial is going to be our striking option for more of the future than 34-year-old Edinson Cavani. Martial, interesting, he can play complete forward, but we are going to put him as advanced forward. He's going to come on and show us what he can do. Anthony Alanga should get an absolute standing ovation. Can't even talk. I'm so excited. 7-0 in 70 minutes. Let's try win 9-0. Or at least get double digits. But it has slowed down just a little bit as Southampton keep the ball. I mean, we've got to keep a clean sheet. There's no way they get a goal. El Yunusi, Adams crosses one in, and Broha almost scoring there to ruin our clean sheet. Southampton have made all 3 of their subs. We have got one more sub to make. It could potentially be Luke Shaw. It could be anyone, really. We're just saving face. And I do think I will bring on Diego Dallo. for Luke Shaw. Finish the subs there. We're going to praise the boys as well. I do want to use shouts this season, and we might as well start by praising them. An absolutely unbelievable start to the Premier League campaign. Manchester United 7, Southampton 0. I mean, what? Ronaldo, 2 goals, 10 rating. Fernandes, 2 goals, 10 rating. Is that 2 assists as well? My goodness. Greenwood with a goal. Pogba with a goal. Varane, unbelievable. Very, very happy with that. What a statement to make. We are going to say that is an excellent win with our outstretched arms, and we do go top of the table. If goal difference comes down to it at the end of the season, that one has definitely helped us. What an unbelievable start. And we've got Premier League new boys, Brentford, up next, but we won't go into that game just yet. Varane impresses on his debut. We're going to praise Fernandez's performance. Hopefully we can praise Ronaldo as well, but a 7-0 win. We keep it all green. We are going to get rid of the no competition. What a start in the Premier League. And we're probably going to join you for these 2 to 3 games here. We might have a 3-game episode, so we're going to play all these games and play 3 games in the next. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, which, come on, we won 7-0 in the opening game, then please leave a like. Comment down below any signings you think we should make and what you think of the Frank Kessie signing to go alongside Paul Pogba in the midfield. And if you have enjoyed, please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.